And we're following breaking news from downtown this morning. Police are investigating after shots were fired at the U.S. Consulate on University Avenue.
CP24's Courtney Hills joins us live from the scene with the latest on this. Courtney, yesterday you were reporting on synagogues being shot at, now the U.S. Consulate. You have to wonder if there is a connection to what's going on right now.
Certainly, Jen, and we do know that's something that investigators will be looking into, and if there is perhaps a connection here to what is happening in the Middle East. We can tell you University Avenue shut down as a result of this shooting. It happened only about an hour ago. We're hearing from Toronto police. They were called here to University in the Armory Road area over reports of gunfire toward the U.S. Consulate. They say they found evidence of that gunfire. That's why this whole area is shut down as part of their investigation. Now, it is still dark out, so it is a little bit difficult for us to see if there is evidence on the walls, for example, the windows, the sidewalks. I've noticed some officers kind of walking up and down the sidewalk just in the last few minutes. They have flashlights out and they're pointing them toward the wall of the U.S. Consulate. But again, it's still very early. They were just called here over reports of this shooting. We can tell you no injuries to report here. But of course, this is going to be an extensive investigation. I can also tell you there are a number of cameras here outside of the U.S. Consulate. So investigators will be looking at that footage, if they're not already doing it right now, to get a better sense of what happened here, if there was a vehicle involved, if this was someone who walked up armed with a weapon and shot at the building. Again, I can see officers and investigators kind of walking just outside of the U.S. Consulate right now, and they really seem to be focusing on the walls. We're able to get kind of close, guys. We're kind of standing on the island here at Armory Street along University. This, of course, having a huge impact on traffic. A lot of people head southbound to head into the downtown core here on University, but this area again blocked off, and it's stretched right up to, I'd say, about Queen Street. So this is a very active investigation that officers are involved in right now along University in front of the U.S. Consulate. About 5:30 in the morning, Toronto police received a call. There was a shooting toward the U.S. Consulate. They say they found that evidence of gunfire. I can't see it yet, but of course we just arrived here. We're going to wait and see, as it gets a little bit lighter, if we can kind of see bullet holes or whatever they've discovered here at the scene. The road will likely be closed off here for quite some time. And as you say, guys, given what we're seeing in the world with the war in the Middle East, investigators will absolutely be looking into whether there could be a link here. This is a big breaking news story we're following this morning. We will be here. We'll let you know what the next development is in this investigation. Over to you.
Okay, really appreciate that. That is Courtney Hills live along University Avenue. Again, breaking news, shots fired at the U.S. Consulate within about the last hour.